What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Wright's Family Gaming Channel. This is a second episode of Farm 725. I have had some more issues still crashing on me, so I don't know what the issue is. But, I've tried everything I know. Hopefully it just works itself out. But we both know how that goes, so the forestry, guys, sucks. I mean, it sucks badly. It needs a lot of work. Everything works the same, but it's just, I mean, it's god awful. All they've got in here is these trees like this, and as we all know, that don't cut it. But as everybody knows, I used to not be able to do this, and because of this game, I've had to get used to it, so I'm getting pretty good at it now. I've not done a whole lot, like I said, because it's just a mess, really, the way they've got this set up now. All you got is trees like this. It's not, none of them is really the ones that we need. So I'm not really planning on doing a whole lot, because it's all trees like this. It's not, there's just a handful of the actual trees that we need. So I mean, it kind of sucks, and I don't plan on doing a whole lot. They do have some new stuff for forestry. They've got that big old green thing over there. I don't like it. I think it sucks. Mostly because it tips. Everything, you go to lift up, and look how big it is. You go to lift up one of those little logs over there, and it tips over. And that's even with, that's even with the that's even with the thing buckled down. And if I sound weird, I'm sorry. Me and the wife's got something, I don't know what it is. I got so daggone sick yesterday. My head was killing me. I'm talking, that was the worst. I ain't felt that bad in a while. Besides pain, you know, I'm used to going through pain every day now, but sickness, I ain't been sick in a while, but boy, I'm telling you, last night was horrible. But I don't really know what it is. I'm thinking more of a sinus issue. which I had my boy yesterday, my 3-year-old, and he came back from his real dad's. And, of course, I raised him, you know. But, he was a handful. He was good, he just wants me to, he wants to hold, me to hold him and climb all over me, and with me hurting the way I am, I just can't do it. So I just found out my step-niece is tried killing herself. She's only like 13, 14. When I first met her, it's my wife's sister's daughter. And when I first met her, she was thinking of suicide and all that. And I introduced her to God, and last time I heard, she said she got saved, but after that, I started hearing some things that made me question it. She started accusing her stepdad of taking pictures, asking her for photos and stuff of her nude, which I know ain't true because I know him. She started talking to a psychiatrist and stuff, but they told her that they thought it was just more or less her reaching out for attention. And yeah, it's been a rough time on her. I think it's the friends that she's running around with. You know, they think they're cool these days, so girls try to fit in any way they can. But I reckon she took like 15, 20 Tylenol, 500 milligrams, and which I don't know if that would have killed her, but it's going to tear her stomach up, that's for sure. But there's no sense in that. I mean, there's always a way to fight it. There's always you just gotta have the ability to get help. You can't just fight it alone. And anyway, I think it's about high time I talk to her again. So, needless to say, one of the reasons why I ain't talked to her much is because after her doing that to her stepdad, her mother had no choice but to let her go to her dad's and live. So nothing would, you know, there wouldn't be no more trouble. And I ain't seen her as much since, you know. Before that, she used to come stay all night with us and everything else. So. For a minute I thought that was still attached or something. So I know there ain't much use in this, but since there ain't much logging going to happen, I figured I just needed to clean this property up so I could put some more sheds and stuff down. So far where I've got them at, it's full over there, so I wanted to put a couple more down for some other harvesters and stuff so they wouldn't be sitting out in the open. So that's what I'm doing. Like I said, all this you have to cut by hand. There's no harvesting with a harvester. Only a couple of these trees, as you can see, laying around. Most of them was oak, so you just had to cut them with chainsaws and clean them up, which sucks. Ah, we lost one. Daggone it. I probably won't be doing them all like this. I'm just trying to get some of, just get a load or so. Most of this is going to get cleaned up by the big excavator. Yeah, I think that's going to be too small to even fool with it there. So, I will say this, the sawmill idea they got is stupid. I like the way it's set up. They've got it like Silver Run. You gotta put it in the water and this and that, but the daggone trigger for it is a pretty good ways away from it, so you gotta get out and run all the way over and hit the trigger to sell it. So alright, I'm thinking I need to take that load off because it's going to end up falling everywhere. This little truck is awesome. Which, you know, everybody knows I couldn't even use it before. I could not load like that at all on the fs25. But when what happened was I got on here and started doing some, because we own some of the map, but not all of it. The land is so expensive, so I was doing some of the contracts, and I did a deadwood one, failed it because of one tree I couldn't find to cut down, and I seen a transport one, which is all the logs was already cut down, and you just gotta load them and transport them. So I did it, and I tried using the big green thing, and it was just way too big for the little logs that was there. So basically I ended up just having to get this truck to go do it with, because that's what it showed on the contract anyway. And I got to using it, and it just worked good. So I kept it and been using it ever since. I failed the mission, or the contract, because it expired on me, I reckon. That's what it said. I tried to do another one and it expired on me, so I don't understand, because I'm loading all the logs, but by the daggone time I get to where they need to be dropped off down here, they're gone. It expires. So I don't know. As we all know I ain't quick at this. What's that? Oh, it's a flower, ain't it? So there you seen the triggers plumb over there at the building. So you got to get out, run all the way over here. That's done. They should have made it right next to the load, or the water. Sorry, ears itching. Or they at least could have made it to where you just, like fs25, a lot of them you just pulled up and it disappeared, you know, unloaded. So, but I guess they're trying to make things a little more realistic on this. So if you look at the map there, the green letters or numbers are ours. So I bought some at the top of the map, and I got some down here at the bottom of the map. Mostly the reason I did that was because we had vegetables, and it was just becoming a pain in the hind end doing them, because the processing plant is plumb up to the top right there by 39. So driving all the way up there after getting them, and of course you can't get one full. So I decided to buy the little plots up there, and I'm going to plant vegetables in it, and that way we don't have that far to drive to fill up the thing. So I'm gonna pull this over here and see if we can't get some of the big stuff loaded out. I've got a little mulcher, but it don't do a whole lot of good. Now I do got a shoot car. I thought that was gonna climb over that, but I guess it ain't, is it? That being a daggone excavator, it should. So a lot of this equipment that you see will be gone. I'm basically going to sell a bunch of it, because some people say that might be why I'm crashing so much, where it's a new game and I'm buying all the stuff and it just can't keep up. So well, I don't like the way that held that log. Now look, this thing stays on the ground. Now that's what I'm talking about. Oh, oops. I thought I'd done passed it. see? That's what I'm talking about. That's how it's supposed to be done. That thing over there is nice. I like the reach and stuff on it. And I like the grapple because it's big. But I mean, you pick one of these up here and it just tips over constantly. I guess because of the grapple, I don't know. But I'm guessing that might be why. I don't really know, guys. It's just, all I know is even when you put the anchors down, it just tips. And of course you can't move it good because you got the anchors down, and then you have to turn around and unbolt it and then drop it back down. It just takes too long. So I figured I'd try my hand at this one, which this is my first time, so I'm liking it. I mean, it's working pretty good. I don't like the way they're, what am I on? I don't like the way that it's holding the logs. It's not grappling them like it should, but, you know, hey, as long as it ain't dropping it real bad, I'm good. Alright, so that's a lot of the big stuff on that side. See, at least this one here, I can drive it. Now look at that, it's extended all the way out and it still ain't tipping. See, I can drive this one and move it around and all that. The other one, you can't do that. For one, whew, that one's rocking a little bit. Now, if the mods was out, this would probably be a lot better because I'd have that extension thing to put on it. So. But unfortunately, it'll probably be a while before we get any mods. So I guess one thing about it, thanks to it being trashy forestry, I've learned how to use the grapples. But I honestly think it's easier on here on 25. I don't know why, but I think it is. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey, no, what are you grabbing that one for? Drop. Oh, this is gonna be great. Okay. not as pretty as I wanted, but it went. But as everybody knows, you can't really make trees like this pretty. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one, and then I'll take that load off. See, it just don't extend enough. But with being able to drive it, it helps. Now see, that's a big log right there. And that thing's just sitting still as perfect. Now, I will tell you, there is a lot better stability on this one. They did a really good job making the trailers, and nothing's really new vehicle-wise. I mean, it's all basically the same stuff, but they've had to have redone it or something, because there is a lot better stability. I've not flipped one, not wrecked one or anything in these trailers yet. But now I did have to reset one. That was my fault though. I run into I was going too fast and didn't realize it was a drop off into the water until I got right on it, and I went too deep, so I had to reset it. But like I said, that wasn't the trailer or the truck's fault. That was my fault. I was trying to be honest, when you're first playing this, that daggone sawmill is hard to find, because you want to turn right there at the blue, but you can't because there's no road, and I ended up turning on the wrong one and got stuck. And then I finally got to looking closer at the map and realized that what road you're supposed to turn on. See, I can turn here, but you can also go around and go in. But I've got to where I'm turning here because it's right by the water, so all I gotta do is just kind of swing it in there. And I completely missed that. So, a little different. I mean, I've had to get used to doing forestry different, but everybody knows how I am. I'm a forest guy, so I knew I had to do it no matter what. And that's what we're doing. This thing is not wanting to go. There's not a whole lot of room out here to move around. Yeah, see, it just, that's all right. We're gonna do it different. They don't have to be in the water, I don't think. Well, see, I mean, for me, this is just way too long to have to get out and run to hit the trigger. They need to redo that or update that part. I mean, that just ain't no sense. You gotta go all the way up here just to freaking sell your stuff. Now see, they should have made it down here, like right here by the door or in here or something. So, This might be a little trickier getting out of here, but we'll make it. As long as the trailer will go, we'll make it. Oh, I'm gonna hit. Yep, but I barely hit, so we got it. We got it. I see this is the road we're actually supposed to enter in. Well, shoot. But I enter down there because it's right next to the water. I know it don't really look like a circle, but this map is actually just one big circle. Everything loops around, so. I've still not tried the Japanese map. I like to, I'd want to, but with the way it's crashing and everything, I'm worried that it's going to put too much on me and crash, so. And I just don't want that. I'd like to be able to play my game, especially the money that it costs with the DLCs and all that. I just want to be able to play it without crashing. So far, it still crashes, but it's only like once a day now, which is not bad. I hate it, but it's still not bad as it was. Yesterday, it didn't crash at all, but that was because I got sick. I played till about 4 o'clock. And I was feeling so bad that I just couldn't do it no more. So I turned it off, ate something, gave it a break. And I was gonna come back last night and play, but I ended up just feeling really bad. So I just laid in the bedroom and watched TV. I was watching Forged and Fire. Has anybody ever noticed, you know, I don't got cable and all that, so I've got the apps, and my favorite one for the money is Discovery Plus. I mean, that thing is awesome. It's got every show you can think of. It's got 6 or 7 different networks. It's got Motor TV, it's got all that, and it's just like $9 a month. So that's my favorite. But has anybody ever noticed how, and Netflix does it too, it's not just Discovery, but instead of starting from season 1, they start you out with season 9 and season 8 of shows. Why do they do that? That don't make no sense to me, does it? You? So a lot of times you go to watch a show and you're not watching it really, you're just watching the end of it. It stinks. Like the Forged and Fire, I was wanting to watch it, you know, I know it's been out for a long time, but it's been a long time since I've seen a lot of them, so. And I'm a knife collector, sword collector, so I like watching that stuff. And I went to watch it and it popped up and said I think season 8 and season 9, and I was like, what? Where's 1 and 2 and 3? Oh, I'm in there, ain't I? Oops. Nope, I ain't in there yet. Whoa, 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 hey, hey. Slow it down, bud. There we go. That's better. See, this should have actually been loaded with the little one, but we're gonna try it anyway. Holy crap, that's staying. Yeah, I think they've made the grapples better on this. They've had to, because that would have, on 22, that would have done fell out. Ah, there it went. It fell. We got it. We don't worry about things like that no more. See, on the fs25, I'd have left that thing laying. I'd have just deleted that baby. But you can't, there ain't a deleter on the 25, so you just got to do things, you know, you got to figure it out, old school. Which sucks, but it's kind of a different process. One thing I don't like is the slowness. I wish we had our fast vehicles and stuff. We need that. Everything's just too slow. Tractors are freaking awful. Back to 40 mile an hour and all that. I'm gonna try to fit this one right in here. See if it won't. See if it won't stay there. Boy, am I still not in there? That's not bad. Not great, but not bad. Especially for somebody never done it. As everybody knows, I tried and tried on 22, but I just couldn't do it. So big bag handler is my best friend. Uh-oh. I didn't notice that. So I will say, I always felt like I was just cheating when I was using that big bag handler. And I wanted to always be able to just, at least just once. I know I was quicker at it with doing the bag, but I wanted to at least do one or two times legitly, you know, like real life, and do the excavators like this and the grapples and the harvesters. But I just never could do it. So now I feel better about it, you know. It's now I'm learning how to do it like the professionals are, like Poor Boy and Bruce and all that. And I'm actually getting better at it. I mean, I ain't ever going to be as good as them, I don't think. But fixing to lose that one. Ah, stupid thing. See, I'm definitely getting better because I didn't never know how to do that. Ah, we lost that one too. So I did a better job at cutting these things up than what I thought I did, I can tell you that. I thought they was a lot bigger pieces. I still don't like moving like that. But if I could just get good at that went behind the post, didn't it? If I could just get good at doing the cutting the trees with the big harvesters now, that would be awesome. You know, like keeping them in line, because that's why I never used them, the big excavator ones, because I just never could keep them in line the way they should be, so. But, I mean, now that I can do this, I'm just grabbing them one at a time, so I guess that kind of helps. Let's see if we can grab this one big one here. That's the... That's going to be a test up there. Oh, I don't know about that. Do not know about that one. Now I want to kind of try to set this one in the center right here, and that one fell out again, damn it. Sorry guys, excuse my language. Holy cow. Yeah, I think we're done here. Alright, so we're going to strap this one down before we lose anything else. So most of my fields are all the bottom ones down here I have replanted, and most of them are growing. Some of them's already ready. I've not touched any of the top ones because, I mean, it's taken forever just to do this or do that, and I'm trying to also clean that land off because I do know from playing, now it was on the PS4 and that was fs25, but I do know that when you get so many vehicles or so much equipment and it's all sitting right next to each other, it lags. It will lag it down and mess it up. And so my key is I'm wanting to get everything put away in different areas. Like I usually do, you know, forester on one side, different harvesters on the other side, you know, and just get them kind of moved around to where they're not just clogged together. I'm hoping that that will help some too, because everybody says not to buy so many vehicles, but how are you supposed to play the game if you can't buy the vehicles you need? I mean, I know you can lease them, but who wants to play the whole game leasing stuff? Uh-oh. I'm stuck. Yeah, I'm stuck good too. So my plan is, let's see if I can get it loose here. Get it pushed back down the hill. Okay, there we go. Daggone it. I'll swing this baby around. We'll go out that side. There we go. Now we're going. These trucks are nice, like the Mac there. That on FS22 you couldn't make a Mac look like that, so I like that. But horsepower wise, they are not meant to climb these hills, and they do not like it. Now I went and looked and found that cab over that's over there now that I got. I don't much care for cab overs. I never have. I don't like them. My grandparents drove a few of them, and I just never did like them. Don't like the looks and anything. But now that one that's over here that we got on the property, that's, I think, 700-800 horse. It's the highest horsepower one we got. So now that sucker will pull. I don't like it, but it pulls. So that's the one I usually haul my equipment with, the heavy stuff, because it'll climb hills better than this one will. So I'm gonna swing this around and put it here. And we're going to check on our fields and stuff. I tried to do some stuff for a while and then do different stuff. I know I just seeded this one. Now I gotta seed this one. I put spinach in that one. I'll probably put spinach in this one. I'm putting, like we did on FS25, 2 fields the same. So we got 2 wheat fields, we got 2 barley, 2 oat, 2 canola, 2 spinach. I tried planting the rice, but you have to make the fields to plant the rice, and I have not been able to do that. I'm not no good at it. I'm hoping I can learn it because I do want to plant the rice. That's the biggest crop that they've made new on this. So I do want to be able to do it, but right now, number 86 over there, as you see, okay, why ain't he going? Go, goober. Huh. I know that ain't been cultivated yet. Nope. Yeah, it has too. That's why he ain't doing nothing. Well, I guess he's done. I know one that he's got to do on the other side of the map. Oops. I hated running back and forth like that, but the way I was having to do it, it just worked out. So we're going to turn him this way. He's got to go back around to 81, I think. Because we just cleared it of sugar beets. There's a lot of stuff on 25 that I'm having to do that I didn't do on FS22. Because I got FS22 so late, there was already so many dang mods that I didn't have to do a bunch of this stuff because the mods helped. Cultivating, plowing, and all that. I didn't have to do it because they already had the seeders that do cultivating and fertilizing and all that in one whack. And that's what I always went with. Now, they don't, so you have to cultivate. I've got the plowing and all that turned off, so, or I'd have to do it too. I've never been good at using them type of plows. The ones that's like to the side and all that, I've just never been able to do them right. Yeah, see, this is the only one left. This is the only one of ours. I'm pretty sure I done sowed that one. But guys, I thank you for watching. We're down to 5 minutes, so it's that time to go. I hope you enjoyed. This is the second episode of Silver Bend, whatever the name of it is, the American map on 25. I thank y'all for watching. Never give up. Always fight till the end. This is Right Family Gaming. Right now.